Hey guys, and welcome back to the True Drew Podcast YouTube channel, where today we're going to be doing a walkthrough of Ghost Dogs of Moon Lake. This is one of my personal favorites, and I think it's perfect to play around Halloween, so let's jump into it.
Welcome to my latest case, Ghost Dogs of Moon Lake. To start playing, choose either Junior or Senior Detective. If you're new to adventure games or need some help, choose Tutorial.
I'm gonna do Junior Detective, as usual.
Dear Ned, remember Sally McDonald, the woman who took those photos that Dad has up in his office? Well, she just bought a house in Moon Lake, Pennsylvania. A gangster named Mickey Malone built it back in the 20s as his country getaway. We're talking major fixer-upper. Anyway, last night Sally called and she said she desperately needed my detective skills. She refused to say why over the phone. Naturally, I said I'd drive to Moon Lake immediately. But weird things started happening the moment I pulled up. First, this big tree fell down behind my car and has me totally blocked in. And then I discovered that Sally's gone. She left a note that suggested something terrible happens here at night. She's supposed to call me from her car. So here I sit, writing to you while I wait for the phone to ring. It's nighttime, and although part of me is dying to know what frightened Sally away, another part of me is starting to feel a little uneasy. I'll let you know what happens. Ever yours, Nancy.
So, this is such a good game. I feel like they build a lot of suspense in this game. But, yeah, while I'm recording this, I actually have my microphone propped up on some Nancy Drew books, so we'll see how this goes. Oh, the phone's ringing. We'll go answer it.
Hello?
Nancy, hi, it's Sally. We have to talk fast because I'm in my car and my cell phone's running low, so we might get cut off. But did you see my note?
Yes, are you all right?
No, I feel awful bailing on you like that. You must think I'm such a flake.
I'm just worried about you. What's wrong?
I couldn't stand the thought of spending another night there. I knew you were on your way, but it didn't help. I just got too scared.
What's to be scared of? It's so peaceful and quiet here.
Just wait until it gets dark. Then you'll see. What am I saying? Nancy, you shouldn't be there by yourself either. Why don't you just go get in your car and go home? Or drive to Philadelphia. My aunt's got plenty of room.
One of your trees seems to have other plans for me.
What do you mean?
Let me put it this way. Unless someone who just happens to have a chainsaw just happens to come by, my car's not going anywhere.
Oh, the dead maple beside the driveway. Oh, they told me it was in danger of falling over when I had the place inspected. I just never got around to doing anything about it. Listen, call M's Emporium. That's a store on the lake. Emily knows everybody. She'll know who to call if she decides to answer her phone.
It's late. Won't the store be closed?
Where's my brain? Okay, look. I just bought a little outboard motorboat. I haven't used it yet, but the guy who put it in for me said it should run just fine. It's tied up at the dock out front. Just get in it and go. Go anywhere. Just get away from the house.
I can't just take off in your boat. It's pitch black outside.
Then listen to me. Go around the house and lock all the doors and windows. Do that right now.
There aren't any locks on the doors and windows. What are you so afraid of?
The dogs. Those dogs. Out of nowhere. They're outside howling and snarling. Teeth and claws. Horrible.
Dogs? Hello? Did you say dogs? Hello?
And then we just got one of the biggest horror movie tropes of all, like the phone call gets disconnected. It's very creepy. And then Sally leaves all these post-it notes everywhere to herself.
What is that?
Guess we're gonna find out. Let's see, it seems to be coming from outside.
Something's out there.
Now look what you've done. That was a Strix Varia. At least I think it was. Never know for sure now, will I?
Who are you?
My name's Red Knot. And if you've got a volume knob, I'd appreciate your taking it down a notch before you scare away everything from here to Lancaster.
I'm Nancy Drew. What were all those noises out here just now?
That was me, Miss Nancy Drew, calling in birds. And doing a pretty good job of it, too, till you showed up. Where'd you come from, anyway?
I'm staying here in the old Malone place.
Now, why would you want to do a thing like that? The Malone house is no place for one young woman, let alone two.
You've met Sally?
I talked to her a couple of times. But you know, the last time I saw her, she wasn't doing so good. She acted real anxious, scared.
Did she say what was wrong?
The dogs. The dogs of Mickey Malone. Legend goes that when Malone was finally arrested and hauled away, his 4 dogs went running off into the woods and were never seen again. People would just hear them, howling like their hearts were broken every night until one by one, they all died and went silent. But every time someone tries living in the Malone house, back they come.
Are you saying Sally's house is haunted by ghost dogs?
Every night, ever since she moved in, you could hear them howling. And some nights the dogs would appear outside the house, running around, snarling and barking and throwing themselves at the doors and windows. And then they'd be gone. They're buried in the cemetery just beyond the house, you know. Them and Malone, both.
Did they ever attack Sally?
She never gave them the chance. After the first attack, she stopped going out at night. Just locked the doors when it got dark and sat tight until morning.
Why haven't the police investigated?
This isn't New York City, Miss Nancy Drew. All they got around here is one officious little park ranger. And all Jeff Akers does is sit around all day trying to figure out how he can get himself transferred out of here to a bigger park.
Are you a native of Moon Lake?
I just come to Moon Lake in the spring to look for birds. Got an observation platform just up the path, kind of my base camp, and I've got a little outboard down there on the lake. Left my car at the big dock up lake. Don't really need it.
Are those the ghost dogs?
Yes, ma'am. Which is why I think it would be a good idea if I went my merry way and you got yourself back inside that house. Good luck, Miss Nancy Drew.
Okay, yeah, let's go back inside. It's just eerie, those howls. Oh gosh. This scene traumatized many people, I'm sure, as kids. It's scary. I just want to stand here in the middle. Oh.
This is not good.
Spooky. Gosh. Not going back outside after that. If anyone else has ever played this game, do you go back outside at night? I do not. Even though I know, like, what's gonna happen. They're not gonna attack again, but I stay inside till daytime. That's what I do. But yeah, I hope Sally has good homeowner's insurance. Because look at this place. It needs some work. But also, those dogs were throwing themselves against the walls pretty good. Okay. I'm gonna pick up some inventory items. We got a water bottle. Let's see, get dead tree cut down. A little too late for that. Let's see, Nancy, I'm really, really sorry, but I just can't face another night here. I'm going to my aunt's in Philadelphia. Door is open, make yourself at home. We'll call you from my car. P.P.S. Please don't hate me. Well, you kind of left us alone here, Sally. These might come in handy. Get well water tested. Okay. I like that she has sticky notes everywhere because that's the thing I would do. I like to leave reminders to myself. Let's see. I don't think there's anything under the sink. Look around the rest of the house here. I mean, if you fix this place up, it'd be pretty nice.
Leaves that appear on a fresh spring tree make my birth different from the other 3. When swans drift by on shimmering blue, I'm the one who plays in the summer dew. When autumn's call brings out the deer, it is I who howls on mornings clear. And when winter comes and birds take flight, look to me to sleep through the long gray night.
Nice little poem there. I love this track from the soundtrack. It's so good. Let's look at this here. Got a little clock. That's cute. Must be Malone's dogs. Okay. So we can go over here, look up here. So we have Vitus, Iggy.
It's stuck!
That
I
one's...
need some sandpaper.
Yep, that one's stuck, so we'll have to get sandpaper. And then we've got Lucy and Xander. We'll have to work on that later. Let's call our friends real quick and tell them what happened.
Nancy, how's it going?
Hey, Bess. How'd you know it was me?
Telepathy, of course. Just another of my many talents.
You are so full of it. She got caller ID, Nancy.
Caller
so
ID.
now instead of hanging up on the geeks that always call her, she just doesn't answer the phone.
Very funny. So what's up?
Believe it or not, on some nights, this house gets attacked by a pack of dogs. Sally's so scared of them, she left me here by myself.
Did you say dogs?
She couldn't have, George. Dogs don't attack houses.
They were definitely dogs. They came out of nowhere and started leaping at the windows and scratching at the doors like they wanted to get in.
Maybe that was just their way of being friendly.
These dogs were not friendly, believe me, and they had glowing yellow eyes. A birdwatcher I ran into said they were ghosts.
Ghosts?
The man who built Sally's place on Moon Lake was a gangster. The birdwatcher said that the ghosts of his dogs show up every time someone new tries to live here.
The place is haunted by ghost dogs?
Like there's such a thing as ghosts. But it does sound like you've got another mystery on your hands, Detective Drew.
Bye, you guys.
See ya.
Bye.
Oh yeah, let's call Sally too real quick. We'll give her an update on what happened.
Hello?
Hey, Sally, it's Nancy.
Nancy, did you see them? Did you see the dogs?
Yes, I did, and I can understand why you left. They were pretty frightening. But if it's okay with you, I'd really like to stay and get to the bottom of whatever's going on. That's why you asked me here in the first place, right?
Yes, but Nancy, are you sure?
Positive. Consider Detective Drew officially on the case.
I wish I were even half the trooper you are, Nancy. I have such high hopes for that house. All the beauty there, the wildlife, all the pictures I was going to take. It would break my heart to have to give it up.
I need you to tell me everything you can about those dogs.
They're black and they have yellow glowing eyes and they don't like me one bit.
When's the first time you saw them?
Well, let's see. I heard them the very first night I was here. I heard them almost every night, howling in the distance, but I didn't actually see them until I'd been here about a week. After that, they started appearing pretty much every other night.
When they appeared, did they always do the same thing?
Yes, come to think of it. They always came running up to the house, barking and snarling. They'd lunge at the windows, they'd jump up on the door, they'd run around and bark some more, then they'd run off. What are you getting at?
These attacks seem to involve a lot of choreography, which reinforces my theory that you're not being randomly attacked by a pack of wild dogs, but by dogs who've been trained by someone determined to scare you out of your house at Moon Lake.
Who would want to do that? My closest neighbor lives 2 miles away. My property is surrounded by the state park, but it's off-season, so hardly anybody is in the park. In fact, I bet I talked to a total of 3 people the whole 4 weeks I was at Moon Lake.
Which 3 people?
Let's see, the park ranger, I forget his name, kind of a pain in the neck. Emily Griffin, she's the one who owns that store I told you about. And I ran into this bird watcher a couple of times. Had a funny name.
Red Knot. I've run into him too.
Other than people I may have nodded hello to while getting gas or something, I swear those are the only people I've talked to at Moon Lake.
What about River Heights? Can you think of anyone there who'd want you to sell your house at Moon Lake and move back to River Heights?
You mean like an angry ex-boyfriend or something? Nope, I sure can't.
Since I'm going to be staying here a while, is there anything I should know about the place?
Well, let's see. I've got the water turned off because it's well water and it needs to be tested before I can use it for anything. In fact, if you could get that testing done for me, I'd really appreciate it. Oh, and watch where you walk in the living room. Some of the floorboards are so rotten you could fall right through. And I keep hearing these faint squeaks and rustling type noises coming from below the floor. I hope you're not scared of mice.
Who did you say I should call about getting rid of that tree?
Emily Griffin. She doesn't bother answering her phone sometimes, so don't call her. Go see her. Her store's on the west side of the lake. And brace yourself, M's Emporium is something else.
How well do you know her?
I feel like I've known her all my life. She's so open and friendly. She likes to make it sound as if Moon Lake used to be a major hangout for criminals and degenerates, which isn't really true and irks some people around here no end. But I figure she's just trying to make a buck.
I'm curious, why did you characterize the park ranger as a pain in the neck?
I left part of a ham sandwich on a picnic table once. Big mistake. From the way he carried on, you'd think I just made the FBI's 10 most wanted list. I don't think he likes me. Emily says it's because I wrecked his dream of becoming Super Ranger or something when I bought the Malone house instead of the Parks Department. Me, I think he just basically has a problem relating to people unless they're asking questions or breaking the law.
The wall hanging in the living room with a poem on it, and those dog carvings in that cabinet above the sofa. What can you tell me about them?
Aren't they cool? They came with the place. Sold the clock. Apparently, Malone had them custom made when he built the house. In fact, they're all built into the house. They're still there because you can't move them.
Has the clock ever worked?
Not for me. Oh, but get this. One day, I was messing with the hands. You know, trying to get them to work. And all of a sudden, one of the 4 little doors flew open, and instead of a cuckoo, this dog popped out and barked 3 times. It's a doggy clock. That Malone, bad as he was, he sure loved those dogs.
How do I go about getting your water tested?
Try the ranger station on the east side of the lake. I've been told you can get some kind of kit there.
Talk to you later.
Bye.
Okay. Well, Sally left us with some to-do lists, some things to do, so we've got our work cut out for us. But I'm not going out of this place till the morning, so we'll switch it to daytime. See, the music, it's just so much more peaceful, not scary. Okay, we'll go outside, see what we can check out here. So, this is where, I guess the tree fell over there. There's a piece of wood. We might be able to fix the floorboards. So we can't access the cellar right now. Look over here. So we may have to prime the pump. But we'll go over here now. Go check out the shed. So we got some stuff over here.
A face only a gnome could love.
There's an iron, like from a Message in a Haunted Mansion. Look around here. So, bet this goes to that.
Oh, the key broke off.
Dang it.
There's got to be another way to get this open. I gotta have some torque.
Nancy needs some torque. This is one of the most iconic quotes ever. Okay, so I know this. We're gonna grab this bucket because I've played this before, but we're gonna go down here and use it on the boat. 'Cause it's full of
The
water.
boat's full of water.
We'll bail it out here. What do you know? some torque. So we'll go take this back up here. There we go. And a gas mask might come in handy. Okay. So we're gonna look around a little more. If we go down this way, we can see Red Knot's platform.
This must be Red's observation platform.
And he's not there right now. Also, I just want to point something out. When you go this way, I think it's a little bit further back. As a kid, when I would run through the wood, like the grass, well, maybe it's a little bit further. That shape right there, I would get scared to death thinking it was a ghost dog coming after me, especially at night. It was really creepy. But it's just a black blob, I guess. Okay. So, if we go up here, there's another plank of wood. Got the woods here. It's easy to get lost.
I better be careful.
We've got a map. So, let's go this way. Oh, look, a shoe. Looks like the ghost dogs left one of their toys behind. There's a dead end. Okay, we're gonna go this way. There's a lot of birds and stuff out here, which we'll be dealing with later. Like that one. Let's see. If I go that way, no. See, I'm already turned around. Okay. Let's see. Go that way. There. There's a little marker right there. There's some indicators of which way you're going, I guess. There's a dead end again. Go this way. Oh, look. It's the old cemetery. Waldo Matthias. Snooky. Not on the Jersey Shore. Let's see. Goodness Oma Pearl. Piff and Paff. But my favorite tombstone, I think it's this one. Yeah, marbles. We're so sorry to have lost you. Stench. And then look, here are the ghost dogs' tombstones. And they all died on the same day. January 29th, 1932. I just love the lore in this game, like gangsters and dogs. It's just cool.
Looks like paw prints.
Oh, they've been here. Yep. And then, of course, grave robbing Nancy. She can just open people's tombs up. Yep. She does that a lot. It says a lot about who she is as a person. Just poking around in cemeteries. Okay, let's see if I can get out of here without going the wrong way. Oh, too late. Birds are loud. Okay. Oh, there we go. That wasn't so bad. Okay. So, if we go in here, I'm gonna fix the floorboards. We'll lay these down. Now I can step on the floor without falling through. Rotten floorboards, watch your step. Thanks, Sally. Okay. Also, this is the only game where Nancy has a PDA, and I think it's funny. So if we go to, let's see. Yeah, they say you can go to herinteractive.com and get hints. Yeah, find hammer and nails. Did that. Check. And then we've got some telephone numbers, case notes, so that's cool. Okay, so now we'll go back out here and see if we can get the boat started. And no.
The spark plug is missing.
Dang it, it's almost like sabotage. Who would do that to us?
The spark plug is missing.
Thanks, Nancy. I see that. Okay, so, well, it looks like in order to get to civilization, we're gonna have to talk to somebody, and the only person around here is Red Knot, so we're gonna change it back to nighttime and talk to him. Okay. And we're gonna venture outside in the dark. It's gonna be scary, but it's okay. We've got this.
The moon's so bright, I won't need my flashlight.
Okay, Nancy. It is pretty bright. Okay, and then we're gonna speed run. Ah! I always used to do that because I was terrified as a kid. There he is. There's Red Knot.
Well, it's Miss Nancy Drew.
Does that mean you like me to call you Mr. Red Knot?
All right, then. Hello, Nancy. Now put a muffler on it, would ya? I just heard a cerulean warbler.
Really? Are they rare?
Something tells me they're gonna be with you around. You didn't come up here to chit-chat, did you?
Are you out here all by yourself?
I came to see birds, not people. The more people there are in a forest, the fewer birds there are. It's a fact of life. Reason I like to come here is because nobody else does. It's perfect. Not a decent grocery store, restaurant, or motel for miles.
There's no place nearby that sells boat parts? Sally's outboard is missing a spark plug.
I might be able to help you out. After all, I was a Boy Scout. Be prepared.
You mean you have a spark plug I could buy?
Well, just so happens I've got 2 spark plugs right here in my pocket. Question is, if I give you one, what do I get for it? I don't need cash, but maybe you could take a few pictures for me. Know how to use a digital camera?
My friend Bess just got one for her birthday. I helped her figure out how to use it.
There's a couple of birds I'm supposed to take pictures of for PEPSOB. That's People for the Preservation and Study of Birds. You can recognize them by their songs, which are on this tape, which you can play on my cassette player, which you're going to have to get from M's Emporium as soon as you get your boat fixed. Think you can handle that?
I know I can.
Here's everything you'll need. M's Emporium is up lake on the west side. Not that I'm trying to get you out of my hair or anything, but try not to come pestering me till you're done, okay? One more thing. You smoke?
Only when I'm on fire.
Oh, you're a spunky one, aren't you? Well, these woods may not look it, but they're tinder dry. One lit match, and the best bird habitat on the East Coast will go up in smoke. So watch what you do. 'Cause if anything like that happens, I won't be looking for birds anymore, I'll be looking for you. Watch yourself out there.
You know, I don't like the way he laughed when he said that. You're gonna have to go there when you fix your boat. Like, did you sabotage it, sir? Also, it's kind of creepy how he was like, can you take some pictures for me? It's like, of birds, right? Okay. Mr. Red Knot. Okay, so we're gonna go over here, and we're gonna make it daytime again. First, we'll have to get that cassette player, I guess, but we might be able to get some pictures of the birds in the daytime. We'll see. If we don't scare him off. Sounds like Red Knot doesn't have much faith in us. He thinks we're loud or something. Oh, I hear a bird.
I must have scared it.
Dang it. Okay. Try again, I guess. Let's see.
Here, birdie, birdie, birdie.
That's a good way to call them in, Nancy. Here, birdie, birdie, birdie. I'm sure they respond to loud human voices. Okay. Where are all the birds?
Here, birdie, birdie, birdie.
Again, Nancy, you're doing too much right now. Oh. Yay! 1 down, 5 to go. See, Nancy got that one because she was quiet. Let's see, I'm trying to think where the other ones are.
No birds here.
I know, Nancy, thanks for the input there. Let's see. Let's go this way, maybe. Oh! There we go. So we got a blue jay. I don't know if this is a finch or tanager. I forget which one that is. I'm not much of a bird watcher myself. I know robins and mockingbirds and that's about it. Oh!
Missed it.
Well, that one didn't work out. We'll go this way, maybe? No birds in the cemetery, that's for sure. Go this way. Well, we may have to give up here and try again. Oh, dang.
Missed it.
Yep, you did. Okay. We'll try and go fix the boat now. I think that's a more productive use of our time. I think I went the wrong way. Let's go this way. I get turned around. But I find my way out eventually. There we go. Yay! Let's go back down here to the lakefront. And see if we can fix this thing. There we go. Spark plug. Check. Okay, so now we have to fix these. And I'm trying to remember which way we do it. Because I think that's plus. And that looks right to me. That looks good. And then I think this one goes down there. Let's see if it starts. If it blows up, we're in trouble. Let's also put our life jacket on. Don't want to drown. Okay, I hope this works. Yay! First try. Go to M's Emporium. See, this is the type of place that I would enjoy in real life. Oh, there's Cocoa Kringle bars. They sell live bait. I'm just going to show you guys this because it's gross.
Ew!
I love Nancy's reaction to it. Ugh. Okay. Let's talk to M.
Hey there! Welcome to M's Emporium. I'm Emily Griffin.
My name's Nancy Drew. I'm staying out at the old Malone place. You know, the house Sally McDonald bought?
Now what's she doing inviting guests out to that old dump?
As it turns out, I'm there by myself. The dog scared her off.
I told her. I said, Sally, that old house is gonna be nothing but trouble. And sure enough, Malone's hounds have come back. Just when we all thought they were finally resting in peace.
Have you ever seen the dogs?
Nope. Don't want to, neither. Just hearing 'em howl's bad enough. Scares the bejeebies out of me.
I got the bejeebies scared out of me twice last night. Just before I saw the dogs, I caught a man named Red Knot prowling around outside the house.
The bird watcher. Comes in every so often to stock up on that weirdo food he eats. You know how them tree hugger types are.
It seemed to me that he was more into watching birds than hugging trees.
Yeah, well, whatever. One thing's for sure. He's gonna wind up with a dose of buckshot in his hind end if he keeps tramping through people's yards making noises like he just popped out of a UFO.
Mr. Knott did me a favor, and in return he asked me to pick up a cassette player from you.
Oh, yeah. I got it right here. Thought maybe the old coot had forgotten he left it here.
You gotta grab it in the right place. There we go.
What else can I do you for?
I need to get the water from Sally's well tested. How would I go about doing that? Do you know?
Just get a water testing kit from the ranger station and follow the directions.
Where's the ranger station?
Just up lake from Sally's on the east side.
Why would there be a problem with the water?
'Cause it's well water. And seeing as Malone dug that well 80 years ago, what gets pumped out of it could be pretty funky.
These so-called ghost dogs left very real paw prints. I saw some near the cemetery that's by the Malone house. Have you ever been there?
Can't say as I have. Poking around cemeteries ain't exactly a hobby with me.
Does the name Waldo Matthias mean anything to you?
Can't say as it does.
Where do you find your... Achoo!
Bless you. It's all the dust. Sometimes I think it grows on this stuff.
You seem to be selling everything under the sun in here.
Best part is, I got most of this stuff for free. See, back in the days of Prohibition, that old Malone place used to be party central. Only way to get to and from back then was by boat. And when those boats dumped, on account of bad weather or bad driving or the feds suddenly showing up, well, everything from diamond necklaces to full bottles of illegal booze sank to the bottom of the lake.
So it's finders keepers, huh?
That's right. See, recovering objects from the lake bed is illegal. According to Squeaky Wheel Acres, dragging the lake for artifacts was upsetting its delicate eco-balance. So thanks mostly to his constant squawking, the state banned it.
Squeaky Wheel Acres?
Jeff Akers, local park ranger. I keep telling him all this stuff washed up on shore. But does that snobby little stickler for rules believe me?
Sounds like you aren't real fond of Ranger Acres.
Jeff Akers could take all his precious rules and regulations and take a flying leap. Now, I got nothing against getting more customers in here, mind you. But I kind of like Moon Lake the way it is. Small, quiet, out of the way. But Jeff Akers, why, there's nothing he'd like better than to see all the lake and all the property around it turned into one big, noisy, jam-packed state park.
Why would he want that?
He's the type of guy who likes to boss people around, makes them feel important. So if the park got way bigger and was crawling with tourists, why, instead of giving out maybe one ticket for littering every 2 days, he'd be giving out 12 tickets every 2 hours. He'd be in heaven. Well, hey, I'm sure you got better things to do than getting your ear chewed off by yours truly.
There's a large tree blocking Sally's driveway. Do you know of anyone who can come out and clear it away?
I'll get Tucker Davis to take care of it. Gotta warn you, though. Tucker tends to do things in his own sweet time.
Guess I'll see you later.
I guess you will.
Scares the bejeebies out of me. Emily Griffin. So, she's illegally dragging the lake bed. That would be a pretty good motivation for getting Sally to leave her house. Then again, Jeff Akers has a pretty big motivation. He could have that land and have a bigger state park. Everyone has a motive. Even Red Knot.
Hello, can I help you?
Hi, my name's Nancy Drew. I'm visiting Sally McDonald. Are you the park ranger?
Park Ranger Jeff Akers, at your service. Let's see, Sally McDonald. is the woman who bought the old Malone place.
That's her. Unfortunately, she seems to have developed a problem of the canine kind.
Don't tell me she believes all that ghost dog stuff.
Does that mean you don't?
There's always a logical explanation for everything. Whatever's out there, I'm sure they're no more and no less than exactly what they look and sound like. Dogs. Living, breathing, very noisy dogs.
Why do you think dogs would attack Sally's house?
Dogs can be trained to do almost anything.
Any idea what would make a dog's eyes glow yellow?
Something in their diet, maybe? Some oddball vitamin or protein.
As a park ranger, don't you want to know for sure what's behind these dog attacks?
Do you always ask this many questions?
As a matter of fact, I do.
I'm a very busy man, Miss Drew, but I am here to serve the public.
This place isn't exactly your ordinary ranger station, is it?
It's also the Moon Lake Post Office, and it's the unofficial Moon Lake Museum of Factual and Natural History. I've lived here all my life, so I can't help but feel obligated to protect not only the area's flora and fauna, but also its past.
So you know all about Mickey Malone?
As a member of the law enforcement community, I prefer to dwell on the positive aspects of history instead of on the activities of a bunch of glorified thugs.
So you'd probably like to see the old Malone place torn down and forgotten.
Not necessarily. It's hard to ignore its potential as a tourist attraction. And if that's what it takes to draw more people to Moon Lake, I'm a reasonable man.
As an officer of the law, can you think of anyone who might want to scare Sally off her property?
The woman who owns the shop across the lake? Emily Griffin? I can't prove it, but I'm pretty sure she's been dragging the lake in front of Malone's house for artifacts, which is illegal. It would be a lot easier for her to do her dirty work if nobody was living there.
What do you know about the cemetery behind the Malone house?
People are buried there. Beyond that, what's to know?
Is Malone buried there?
That's the rumor.
The inscription on one of the tombstones reads Waldo Matthias. Does that name ring any bells?
Not in my steeple.
Do you have something I could use to test the well water at Sally's?
Sure do. Simple to use, too. Just pump some water into this vial, return the sample to me, I'll send it off, and in a day or two you'll find out whether or not your water's fit to drink.
Does everyone out here have a well?
Everyone who doesn't want to die of thirst does. Hooking up to a municipal water supply is out of the question. Too expensive.
Would you mind mailing this letter for me?
Not at all.
Would it be okay if I looked around?
Please do. And if you have any questions, any more questions, just ask.
Thanks for all your help.
Not a problem. Oh, and one last thing. The deer mouse population has boomed this year, so please take precautions if you're cleaning out any area where they may have nested. They can carry some nasty diseases.
Thanks for the tip, Ranger Akers.
Okay. We'll take a look around the ranger station. That's what he was talking about there. We got ways to protect ourselves from tick-borne illness and mouse-borne illness. Just gonna look at everything here. Forest prevention, fire prevention. I get poison ivy real bad. I can't even look at it. I don't like it. Let's see, there's a map. Skunk. Pretty much everything you could want to know about Moon Lake and any of the recreational activities around here. All the little forest creatures here. Okay. Go look over here.
I probably shouldn't mess around with this without Ranger Akers' permission.
Yeah, you're right, Nancy. There's FDR. I love how they blend, like, real historical figures with made-up ones in these games. Got some arrowheads. Pictures of some Moon Lake residents. My favorite, though, is the names of these people here. Park Ranger Francis Bacon Grits and his wife Zelda Strawberry. It's like, really? Those are their names? Okay, we got well water tips. More of the stuff we've read over there. Priming a pump. It's pretty important stuff. We gotta pour water over it. We'll have to do that in a little while. Antivirus. Lyme disease. I'm just clicking on everything so Nancy can see it. Okay. History of Moon Lake. We've got the local history here. Early settlers. Famous residents. Oh, here we go. Oh, Florence Ziegfeld. Huh. Local legend has it that Ben Franklin spent the summer of 1744 on Moon Lake's South Shore. Did he? And creation of Moon Lake State Park. Acquisition of land. Roman numerals. Like that has to do with it, I guess. It's more for us later. So, according to this, Jeff Akers graduated high school in 1989. Cool. So he'd be pretty old now. He'd have to be like, what, in his 40s, 50s maybe? Not that that's old. Okay. So, let's go over here and prime the pump. Got a water bottle here somewhere. So we'll pour that in there. And then we'll stick this bucket back down here.
I don't need water right now.
Okay. So we can take that back to Jeff Akers. Let's go see if we can get any more pictures of any birds. Because we've got a couple, but I feel like there's some more we could try and get. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe the birds don't want to be around Nancy right now. I mean, understandable. She's kind of loud. That sounds like a woodpecker or something. Oh, where's my camera?
Missed it.
Yeah. Those cardinals, they don't want their picture taken. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, the birds are not birding right now. Just can't get any good pictures right now. I don't know. Let's see. Yeah. Where are all my birds at? Doing bird things. Okay. Well, let's go make it nighttime now. Oh yeah, and we can listen to the recordings now. Just for reference on what these birds sound like.
American goldfinch. Northern cardinal. Red-tailed hawk. Western tanager.
Well, that's helpful. Okay. Let's go back to talk to Red Knot. At night here.
You find all the birds?
I found some birds, but no matter how quiet I am, I've been scaring other birds away before I can take their picture. What am I doing wrong?
You're wearing those clothes. That's what you're doing wrong. You need to blend in, like me. Go back over to M's tacky tourist trap and get yourself some camouflage gear. Only sensible thing that money grubber carries.
See you in a while.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's a pretty good tip, I guess. We'll have to go back there in the daytime. So let's change it to day again. Okay. Go see if we can get some camouflage. Oh yeah. We'll take our well water sample to Jeff Akers too.
You're back.
I have that water sample. What do I do with it?
Just give it to me, and I'll take care of it.
I've been trying to take pictures of birds for this guy named Red Knot. Ever met him?
Oh yes, the Birdman. I'd stay away from him if I were you.
Why? Is something wrong with him?
He's a fanatic. He's got it in his head that Moon Lake would be the best bird-watching venue in the world except for one thing. Too many people. Believe me, if there was a way to get this park shut down and all the homes on the lake torn down, he'd do it in an instant.
Thanks for all your help.
Not a problem.
Oh, look there. Ranger Akers has a dog. I'll have to ask him about it real quick. I forgot to look at this tree. It's kind of cool. Let's ask him about the dog real quick.
You're back.
I noticed you have a dog.
That's Yogi, who never goes out unless he's on a leash. Park rules.
He seems very well trained.
I hope you're not suggesting I trained Yogi to run around in the middle of the night barking and attacking houses.
Thanks for all your help.
Not a problem.
No, of course not. Why would we say that? Okay, let's go to M's Emporium. Okay.
Howdy, Nancy.
I need to buy something.
You want it? I got it. As long as you pay cash, that is.
Right now, cash is kind of a problem for me. Do you think we could do some kind of trade out?
You scratch my back, I scratch yours, huh? Seeing as how you're a friend of Sally's, and seeing as how I got some things around here that could use doing, I guess we could work something out. What is it you need?
To make a long story short, I need some camouflage gear.
Got some right over here. One size fits all. But I'm running kind of low on bait. So if you go out and get me, say a dozen little critters, I'll give you the camos.
A dozen little critters?
Worms, spiders, beetles, grubs. Anything that wriggles on its belly'll do. Just look under stuff. Rocks, logs, dead leaves. Should be able to find 12 in no time.
Do I need some kind of permit?
Things ain't quite that bad around here. Least not yet. Now, if Jeff Akers' daddy was still around, you might get arrested for cruelty to animals or some such nonsense. Joe Akers used to be the deputy sheriff. Real critter lover, that one was.
Joe Akers is Jeff's father?
That's right.
Do you sell sandpaper by any chance?
I do, but Mr. Birdbrain was in last week and cleaned me out. Said he was tired of that observation platform of his giving him splinters in his hinter regions.
Think I could get some from him?
He's your only hope, but you better ask him for it quick. That deck of his is pretty big, and those squares I sold him are pretty small.
Guess I'll see you later.
Yodelay-hee-hoo!
Can you imagine if, like, picking up bugs was illegal? Like, you're gonna need a permit for that. Well, I'm gonna leave off right here, and I will see you guys for part 2 of my Ghost Dogs of Moon Lake walkthrough.